The hardest slap I ever received wasn't the one that hit my face. It was hearing my own daughter scream, "You're trash, get out," in front of over 200 guests at her lavish birthday party. Everyone watched. Nobody defended me. I walked away with tears in my eyes, believing I had lost everything. Then a black Rolls-Royce pulled up beside me. The man inside looked at me and quietly said, "Come with me. Today, we're going to expose everyone who betrayed you." I had no idea that within the next hour my daughter's perfect life would completely fall apart. My name is Daniel. I'm 63 years old, and I spent my entire life sacrificing everything for my only daughter, Emily. After my wife passed away, I worked 2 jobs to make sure Emily never felt alone. I sold my motorcycle to pay for her college tuition. I skipped vacations so she could travel with friends. Every birthday, I tried to make her feel special. This year was different. Emily had become wealthy after marrying a successful businessman. She rented the city's most expensive ballroom for her birthday and invited nearly 200 guests. I couldn't afford the designer jewelry everyone else was buying, so I spent weeks restoring my late wife's antique music box, the one Emily used to love as a little girl. I believed it would mean more than anything money could buy. When I handed her the gift in front of everyone, she opened it, looked inside ... and her face changed. "What is this?" she shouted. Before I could answer, she slapped me across the face. The room went silent. She held up the music box and yelled, "You embarrassed me with this cheap junk. You're trash, get out of my party." People laughed. Some pulled out their phones. Security escorted me outside like I was a stranger. I sat alone on the sidewalk, holding back tears. That's when a black Rolls-Royce stopped beside me. A sharply dressed man stepped out. "Mr. Daniel?" I nodded. "My name is Richard. Years ago, you helped my father when everyone else abandoned him. He never forgot your kindness." He handed me a folder. Inside were legal documents proving that Emily's husband had built his business using fraudulent investments and hidden debts. Richard had spent months investigating. After his company nearly partnered with them, "I was already planning to expose them," Richard said. "But after seeing what they did to you, they deserve the truth today." Minutes later, we returned to the ballroom. Richard walked straight onto the stage. Everyone recognized him as a billionaire investor. The room became silent. He calmly announced that every major business deal with Emily's husband had been canceled. Then he revealed the financial fraud, the lawsuits, and the evidence already submitted to authorities. Guests who had been praising Emily moments earlier quietly walked away. Business partners left. Sponsors canceled contracts. Even close friends disappeared. Emily stood frozen. For the first time that night, she looked at me instead of herself. She slowly walked over with tears in her eyes. "Dad, I'm sorry." I looked at her for a long moment. "I forgave you the moment you slapped me," I said. "But forgiveness doesn't erase the choices we make." Without another word, I walked out of the ballroom. This time, no one stopped me, and for the first time in years, I walked away with my dignity. Months later, Emily divorced her husband after learning how many lies he had hidden from her. She spent a long time trying to rebuild our relationship. Trust returned slowly, not because of money, success, or public apologies, but because genuine respect finally replaced pride. Life has a strange way of revealing people's true character. Sometimes losing public approval is the only way to rediscover the people who truly matter.